is William Tatum. I am a senior. I primarily work in printmaking and mainly printmaking and drawing, and of course, I'm a studio art major. I got involved in art really as soon as I could hold a pencil, which is kind of ironic because right now I can't really do that great, but at a young age, I was always interested in the idea of crafting a narrative. For me, growing up, I would have like dozens of composition notebooks, the black and white ones with the spirals on them, and I would fill them all up with doodles of characters that I'd like to create myself, and they were just for me, and it was written in a language that only I would understand, and I think that idea still consists now. I very much still make characters and make worlds, but I'm now giving that to a wider audience, and I hope to connect to them that way. In this show, well, I created a book of relief woodcuts, also complemented with text that I also wrote, poetry, really. So about 10 woodcuts in one book, and then 2 additional prints, both woodcut. My creative process is kind of sporadic. I like to think that in a lot of the things that I do, not just art, but like a lot of things that I do, I kind of have a tunnel vision with it. I go for it as far as I can, for as long as I can, until I get to the results that I want. That often requires revisiting old ideas or trying things differently that I didn't think would work, but then could eventually work. For me, it's really just narrative and the idea, and whatever medium I take on to get to that idea, that's fine. I know that it will find me in the process, so long as I have that idea firmly cemented with me. But that's just me. I really feel like talking about yourself as an artist is always a little weird, especially when you're in my age. But beyond that, it's really just pure imagination, everywhere around this room. I think you can't really walk into one section and expect any one thing. Every image here pulls you in a completely different way, and I just have the pleasure of knowing everyone who put up these pieces and being around them as they did it. And so the magic still isn't lost on me, but for anyone else to come in here, it's just more than that. It's really amazing. I think being in a space like this and crafting everything here on the walls and on the podiums too, it's completely different from any exhibition that we've been a part of before. Before this, we've done exhibitions on campus, and that's different. That's a space that we know, that we actively work in, and sometimes we sleep there if we have to get things done. But here, this is a space that isn't quite our own, and we're given a specified, allotted amount of time to make sure that it is, and that it feels like it is. So I think here at the Matney Gallery, being able to cultivate a space like this and be a part of this space, it's something else entirely. I feel of course, grateful to be awarded this opportunity, because it's amazing to have people have eyes on your work, people that your friends' parents, or just strangers who walk in and want to see what's going on. But whatever the case may be, I think being a part of an experience like this, it really gives me a chance to not only show a part of myself, but my work and how I express myself. And that's just an opportunity that I don't take for granted. I just want to make things that I feel like I would have liked as a kid, so it's really fun to be able to explore that space right now.